morning, my people. Good morning, good morning. What's up, world? It is Wednesday, June 26th. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. Good morning, my people. Good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. Yes, thank God for another day. Um, Hope everybody's feeling good this morning, feeling blessed. Uh, we doing things probably a little different today, with usual business. If that made any sense, might be different for some of y'all, but usual for me. Good morning. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Everybody yesterday and today and for the rest of this week who's ever graduated last week, the week before. Congratulations. I want to say congratulations to the parents for doing such an amazing job because I know it's not easy. A lot of you guys did it by yourself. A lot of you guys struggled with it. Some of you didn't know if your kids were going to make it. It's been a tough road, parents, but you guys can breathe now. You guys can breathe because you made it. You made it. Your babies made it. They didn't end up in jail. They didn't end up in prison. So it's definitely something to be proud of. So congratulations. Not only to the students, but to the parents for your accomplishments. So we're gonna get into it, right? You probably wondering why am I dressed like this early in the morning, right? Why is he dressed like this early in the morning? He thinks he's so damn cool. Well, no, that's not the case. It's not the case of why I'm dressed like this morning. Because if you realize why I'm dressed like this morning, well, first of all, hold on. Let's before I get into that. Yeah, well, we're gonna get into why I'm dressed like this morning. If you read what my title is and what my thumbnail is, then you'll see what I'm about to get into. So let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. D Free, what up? We use the word presentable, right? And I think people get lost when it comes to that word. I think a lot of people either understand it and just don't care, and you have to accept them for how they are when they come around. I've seen people in places and how y'all carry yourselves. Smash my like button too, y'all, please. How y'all carry yourselves is very disgusting. Very disgusting. And when I mean disgusting, it's something that's not acceptable. Not just in the way you dress, not just in the way you talk. Because the word presentable is just not, it's not just the way you dress. So it's talk, how you carry yourself, your haircut, everything, right? And I've been to places where I've seen some of y'all and I'll just go, disgusting. Disgusting. Are you walkable? Can people walk around with you? That's another thing. And I always tell people there's nothing wrong with you getting up and looking presentable. Some of y'all have the most disrespectful, not caring attitudes of, well, I'm just going here and I'm going there. And I'm not even just talking about just going to a store. Because even when you go to a store, even when you're going to pick up something from the store, you still have to look just a little presentable. No, you don't have to dress like this. But if you're outside and you got stains on your t-shirts and your shorts is dirty and you don't care, and it's like, That's no way to be. You know, some of y'all, we walk around, right, and we say what these kids look like. But if you see what some of these kids look like, you'll understand why they look like that. Just look at their parents. We got kids walking around. You have kids walking around with shit on top of their heads, and their parents is like, well, that's how he wants to look. And you're comfortable with that? Most importantly, are you comfortable with yourself? Smash that like button, y'all. Yeah, if y'all thought y'all was coming in here and boxing today, go somewhere else. It's not happening. So if you don't believe in looking presentable, then maybe this ain't for you over here. It's always important for you to look like something. It's always important for you to sound like something. Act like something. Present yourself. And it's not you trying to be something that you're not. Because there's nothing wrong with you walking around looking good. Look good, you feel good. That's always been my motto. I'm going to look good, I'm going to feel good. And that's just always been something with me. I'm going to tell you it's so crazy because dressing up, right, was never really for me. It didn't become for me until I got to an older age. I think the first time I really probably dressed up was probably going to my prom, which I wasn't supposed to went to because I didn't graduate, but I got through them doors. But as I got into my 20s and all, I started looking real presentable. And it started out with just, pants, shirt, tie, dressy shirt, whatever. But then as the years went on, it started becoming hats and what you see now. And it wasn't to try to impress anybody. I had to learn that in life, you gotta look presentable, brother. If I'm getting up going right now to look for a job, this is presentable enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be a button-down shirt, tie. Because I've been to places, I've been to work programs where we go look for jobs, and if you see what some of the people look like when they come in there, they look like they fresh out of Rikers. Some may be, some are not. Some just come to look any kind of way and think that's going to get them through them doors. So when I'm dressed like this, the first thing they go is, he did all that to come in here? Yeah. You don't just look presentable when you go get a job. You look presentable in life, period. And a lot of y'all don't understand that. And that's why some of y'all get treated the way you do. If you're still walking around with your pants off your ass, you're pathetic. I see some rappers still doing it. Not just new, but some of my old cats that I love. Stop it. It's not presentable. I don't care how much money you got. Quee, what's up? Good morning, sis. Hashtag Quee did it. It's not presentable. I don't care how much money we have, and I don't care how much money we don't have. Right? It doesn't give us a right to carry ourselves the way we do. You have to look presentable. You have to look walkable. Everything. Hell yeah, you know me, Quay. Everything. When I'm out in the streets, rather if I'm with my wife or not, I still need to look presentable. And it's not even just looking presentable because I'm afraid somebody will tell her what I really look like. No, man, because that's just me, rather if I was with her or not. But if I'm walking the streets right now and I look like this, if somebody goes, yo, I seen your husband, man. Yo, man, that dude right there, boy. That dude right there, he is fly. And it's the same thing when somebody sees her. Nobody wants to walk around with somebody who's not walkable. Your appearance is very important. You are supposed to carry yourself in a certain way. Now, am I saying on a regular day where you don't have nowhere to go, you just dress up? No, that's not what I'm saying. You carry yourself a certain way. It is nothing wrong with you saying, you know what? I'm going on this boat ride with my wife today. I'm going here with this person, that person. Um, I want to look a little presentable. It was wrong. And what's so crazy is people feel like when you do that, you're doing a little too much. Well, let me explain something to you. When it comes to you carrying yourself a certain way, you're looking presentable. That's the word for the day, y'all. That's the word for life. But word for the day. Presentable. How do you carry yourself when you're out? I'm talking about, sometimes as men, our face might get a little scruffy where sometimes it happens and, it happens with me. And I go, even with my face being scruffy and I might need a haircut, I still go, you know what? That ain't got nothing to do with what you about to wear today. Because even with my face being scruffy, guess what? I can still make it look good where you really can't tell the difference. Unless you close up on me, and even then, it wouldn't even matter. I don't be looking raggedy as hell. My hair done. Normally, I'm going. Yeah, Quay. Yeah. I go places. I'm in places and spaces where I see people, and they are supposed to be presentable, and then I look at them and I go, what made you think that was a good idea to wear that? Bad outfit choice. You see, because a lot of us are in positions where we feel like I'm in this position, but you're asking for the wrong attention. Some people be in a position where they're asking for the wrong attention, and you start looking at what they're wearing, and then you go, well, what you're wearing and then what you're trying to do for a living it doesn't go together. I go to some boxing events, I see a lot of things that's not presentable. All attention ain't good attention, Queen. I see a lot of things that's not presentable. And I go, I know what it is, and I don't have to play stupid. Like, I wonder why they wore that. I wonder why he walking around with that tight ass wife beater and poking your chest out. Because none of that is presentable, right? I think we lose sight of that. Because we just live in the world where it's like, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. Look, I have my days, y'all, family. I got my days where I get up and I go, yo, I'm not doing this today. I'm not wearing this. It's too hot for this. I don't feel like it. But I still make it my business to go outside presentable. If I threw on a white tee, a V-neck, wife beater, whatever, still going to look presentable. Regardless. Rather if I have a haircut or not. But even with that, okay, it's time to get a haircut. It's been 3 weeks. All right, man, it's time to get in there. It's time to do what you do. Smash that like button, y'all. Come on, get them likes up. Smash them like button. Don't come in here lurking and peeking. Smash that like button. So, I always say we can't teach the kids how to be presentable and how to carry themselves. And we got to do it. And even when we seeing them not do it, we got to tell them. For our graduates this year, or our graduates period, that some of them are not going to know how to go about going to get a job. What to say on the job. How to even go about getting a job. Right? Don't want their hair cut. Don't want to dress up to go get a job. What do you say to that? Because believe me, there's going to be a lot of them that's going to be graduating and figure that's all I got to do. And they're about to be lazy as hell. Parents, some of them, that's not all of them, majority of them are about to have a job if they don't have it already. Some of them got a pretty good clue of what they want to do. But there's going to be a lot of them, ooh, Lord, from about 18 to probably about 30, they're about to be in your house. Oh, I'm sorry, I said too much. Word of the day, presentable. Why do we think that we don't have to be presentable? I mean, even at graduations, we don't even go looking like nothing anymore. I'm at my nephew's graduation yesterday. Shouts to my nephew Sammy. Why do we feel like we don't have to look like nothing? We go to funerals, we don't even have the decency to look presentable. We don't even do that. I don't understand that. Like, because we're from where we're from, we have to walk around hood all day. You know how stupid that shit sounds? So we gotta walk around with do-rags on our head all damn day, half of our pants off our ass. Some of y'all, and I hate to say this is why some of y'all will never make it in life. Ignorant. Ignorant. It's like you scared of that word presentable. Or you'll take that word and you use it for something else. Yeah, this is how I am. You gotta take me how I am. Really? We walk down the street, we already get looked at a certain way because of how our people carry themselves. We already get that. But then you do have some good people, some of our good people, who carry themselves in the manner that they supposed to. They present themselves the way they supposed to. And here it is, you got idiots who's always messing it up for us. And like my sister Quee said, all intention ain't good intention. But y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all want to hear boxing. That's what y'all want to hear. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all want me to give y'all what y'all want, right? Y'all want to hear some boxing this morning. Yeah. Check me later for that. Yeah, you know how it goes, Quee. Yeah. You have to look presentable. There's no such thing as I don't have to. Well, if you're living in the real world, then you know what that word means. So you don't have to look presentable means your child doesn't have to look presentable. But you're the first one to get up and scream at your child telling them to comb their hair, wash their ass, but then look at you. Oh, I ain't gotta do all that. I went to school. I did all this. I ain't gotta do all that. But how the hell you gonna tell him to do something and look at you? Yeah, y'all can drop off. I know. I'm sorry. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all want to hear boxing, please. That's the problem with the world. Nobody wants to listen to. Nobody wants to listen to what's real anymore. Some of y'all are so used to hearing fake shit that you're comfortable with it. When you hear something real, you don't know how to take it. Word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Presentable. What does that mean? What does it mean? Does it mean to put a suit and tie on all the time? Absolutely not. You depends on where you're going. But even if you go into a lounge, you're going to a bar, restaurant, diner, wherever it is that you're going, you still have to look presentable. I wouldn't care if you put on the white tee, wife beater, with some shorts and sneakers, whatever. You still gotta look presentable. You gotta look like something. Some of y'all don't even check the clothes you put on. It got stains in it. Some of you women walking around with 6 bellies and got the nerve to have a tight t-shirt on with your whole belly out. Stomach look like a bag of groceries. Fellas, y'all walking around here with your pants damn near down to your ankles. And then try to talk tough. And then trying to holler at a woman. Y'all look stupid. Stupid. But hey, I shouldn't be judging people, right? Because I come from the same communities that these people come from. And once upon a time, I used to be young. Okay. You heard what you just said? Young. And even though I'm still young, I'm not as young as I used to be. At some point, I don't care where you come from, what part of the hood you come from in America. Because there's a hood everywhere in America. Not just New York, but in America. Right? But that has nothing to do with how you present yourself. And then wonder why you get looked at a certain way when you're going places. I already told you, we already get looked at as people that's always doing something. So it makes it no better when we're trying to show people that, hey, we want to make it out of our communities too. We want to make it out of our neighborhoods. We want to do things for the people. We want to do things for the kids. We want to do this and do that. That's what we're trying to show them. And here it is, you idiots on the other side. Man, we don't care nothing about none of that. All we care about is being hood and keeping it real and yeah, and all that other stupid shit that nobody cares about. That's y'all. Y'all. Because being ignorant is the key to life. It's the key to life. For y'all. Not for me. But for y'all, being ignorant is the key to life. Word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Presentable. And we have kids, like I said, that's coming out of high school, man, that's going to look for that job. When it's time for him to go, he or she to go do that, and they're not looking presentable. They don't want to hit. They don't want to cut their hair. They don't want to go dress up. What do? Well, that's their problem. So you're just gonna let them live in your house and just not do shit and just let them decide to do whatever they want when they want to do it? Because they already feel like after high school, I ain't got to do nothing. Forget college, or I'll go to college when I'm ready. I don't go to college till I'm 30 to know well. I got it right. I went to school my whole life. Like 18 years is your whole life. But okay. I've been in some bars and lounges and places, and I see people, and salute, underrated, what up? I've been in bars and lounges, and I see people, and I go, bad fashion outfit. Oh, this is just a bar, it's just a lounge. So what? That is a bad outfit. And I don't mean bad isn't good. Horrible. Horrible. It's like some of y'all are living just to be living. And that's all that matters to y'all. That's all y'all care about. Nobody cares about being presentable. Man, I just dress any kind of way anywhere I go. No, I never dress any kind of way. I don't do it. It depends on where I'm going, and even where I'm going, I still look like something. Still look like it. You see this look right here? G5 Gabe, my brother, what's up? You see this look right here? I could easily take this look right now that I got right now, and I could step out tonight if I wanted to. With the same thing I'm wearing, I could easily, my wife would probably look at me like, why you got that on? Sometimes she doesn't understand, sometimes she does. But I'm going to look presentable if I want to. If I want to look like this, I'm going to look like it. Because that's me. That's me. It's not about me worrying about what people got to say about me, because people are going to talk. Smash my like button, y'all, and I appreciate all y'all. Good morning to everybody, to the family. I see y'all out there, and I appreciate y'all. So think about that. When I speak about the word presentable, how are you teaching your kids that? Because they got to go to school. They have to go to school, and even with going to school, they got to look presentable. Everything. Or they the type of kids that you can't be with in public because they're not just because of the way they talk, but because of the way they look. Well, I didn't tell him to throw that on this morning. He or she, they did that. And you cool with that? Because I came up in a household where you ain't wearing that. And if you think you're about to wear that, you ain't going nowhere today. That's the household I came in. I came up in a household where the kids didn't tell the parents what they was going to wear, and that was just going to be it. And we said, okay, that's what you're going to wear. Okay. Nah. Because you ain't going to be no damn embarrassment to me, and you not going to walk around any kind of way you want to walk around. That's not even about to happen. Not on my watch. I had my pops tell me plenty of time, man, you better go take that off. I don't know, that's what you want to wear? Certain things he'd be like, okay. You know, he'll look it up, you know, look at it and, all right. And then it'd become a no, you ain't wearing that. I'll probably get upset about it, but I wasn't wearing it, and that was it. Y'all parents would just tell the kids, yo, they don't want their hair cut, leave it. Yeah, I can't make them cut their hair. That's what they want. All right, they got to walk around like that. Y'all bugging. You're not going to be no embarrassment to me. Let them be a kid. No, they not being a kid. They trying to be a damn adult because they telling you what they're going to wear. They're telling you that they're not going to get their hair cut. And you just letting them do whatever the hell they want. That's the problem with y'all. But then you look at some of these parents and you go, shit. I see where they get it from. Because you look horrible. Some of y'all parents have been used and abused and then gave up on yourself. Don't even care about how you look. Could care less. Y'all be the type that go to a funeral in a throwback jersey. Word of the day, y'all. Presentable. Presentable. Carry yourself in a certain way. Fellas, Big Checks, what up? Fellas, when we're going job searching, fellas, do me one favor, fellas, even though you're not going to do it. Do me one favor, fellas. When you're going job searching, there's no way in God's name that you can convince me that you couldn't find any slacks, a button-down shirt, or a tie. You can't tell me that. But you can manage to go get that Henny bottle when you want to drink. You can manage to go get you a $200 pair of Jordans. You can manage to go get some weed. You can manage to do those three. But you couldn't get some slacks, a shirt, and a tie to go look for a job. Even if your hair ain't okay, cool. They give out vouchers. I don't know about any other part of the world, but I know in New York they give out vouchers for haircuts. Right? So okay, the hair might be alright. We'll get past that. But just because your hair ain't cut, that doesn't mean, well, I'm just gonna throw a tight sweatsuit on, tight as hell, and I'm still gonna pull my pants down a little bit. I'm gonna walk in here with a hoodie on, all black. Oh yeah, Quee. Well, hopefully they'll change that rule, Quee. They need to do it for the whole world, for real. Everybody can't afford a haircut. Haircuts is too expensive. Yeah, I know y'all gonna pay for everything. I know, Quee. It hurts. And y'all come out there and you call yourself coming to look for a job. And then I hear some of the conversations you guys... Yo, Quee, let me tell you something. The conversation that some of these guys have in these programs are crazy. I sit in these work programs, right? And you'll wonder why some of these dudes are in the predicament that they're in. They're on their phone talking to a woman, and it's and then you're talking loud, you know what I mean? When you're not even supposed to be using your phone technically in there. They in there talking crazy, dressing crazy. You got some of the old ladies, I'm going to get on you too. Because this ain't just about the fellas. Ladies, y'all come in there just as ghetto as I don't know what. Yeah, ain't no way, Quee. I know you, Quee. I see Christian all the time. And let me tell you something. From every picture I've seen with Christian and every time you put him on a video chat with me, Christian ain't never looked raggedy. You know what I'm saying? He's a good-looking young man. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna have problems too, because there's gonna be, if women ain't on him right now, get ready. They coming for Chris Brown. They coming for C Breezy. they coming for Christian, man. But women, y'all coming there? A lot of y'all, almost the same thing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same thing with y'all guys. This ain't about women. This ain't about just men. It's about everything. Kids too. Young ladies out here on the streets. Teenagers. Talking to my young queens. Look presentable. Because however you look when you walk outside is how dudes are about to treat you. And even sometimes you could look nice and they might say, but if you gonna be hoochie-fied, you gonna look like a Ski-O, a Jump Off, any of them names that everybody's familiar with. That's how you're about to get treated. Fellas, if you walking around, right, and you always flashing your money, bruh, this shit, my conversations, just... Yeah, Quee. Nah, Quee. You know what it is, Quee. Fellas, you walking around and pants off your ass and flashing money. Let me tell you something. If that woman is about something, she ain't gonna care about your money and your pants hanging off your ass. She gonna walk right by you. But there's a good chance she could care less about your pants off your ass, but care about what's in the pockets. Okay, I'm sorry. I said too much. I'm sorry. I said too much. You thinking she hot? Yeah, shorty. Yeah, shorty feeling me. Shorty feeling what's in your pockets, goofy. Because any real woman do not want no dude with this damn... If she can identify and see what your drawers look like, what makes you think she wants you? If she's about something. But if she's just somebody out on the streets looking for somebody to take care of her, and you think that she likes you, man, she likes what's in your pocket. Stupid. She likes what's in your pocket. Stupid. You can't be serious. We cannot be that stupid. We can't be. Yeah, Stanley. Sagging ain't it. And good morning, brother. Sagging ain't it. Sagging ain't it. And guess what? I did it when I was younger. But even as a teenager, I used to always take a shoelace if I didn't have a belt. And we, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't really cool. And if we got into a scuffle, if we got into a scuffle with somebody, we didn't want our pants to be off our ass because we knew if our pants, we couldn't, I wasn't trying to fight holding my pants up and with my hands up. It wasn't going to work for me. Yeah, it definitely gives you hip problems later. It definitely gives you hip problems later. So I'm talking to, and for the fellas. For the fellas. Thank you, Tay-Tay. Good morning, sis. For the fellas. You want that lady, you want that lady that's always, or I can't call her lady, but you want that woman, whatever you want to call her, that's always walking around hoochie-fied? That's what you want? Fellas who's really, for the fellas who's really looking for something? For the fellas who's really looking for something, that's what you want? That's what you're going after? You want something that the whole neighborhood probably done got? That's what y'all want. Well, I don't care who been up in it. This is me. The word of the day is presentable. It's presentable. You got to be walkable. You got to talk with some type of common sense. You got to be about something. You have to. It's not about being perfect. It's not about how much money you make. As long as they get it and brag about it. Yeah, exactly, Quee. They gonna get it and brag about it. It don't matter. The fellas, I'm telling you, y'all think that woman wants y'all? I don't care how much she say you cute, how fine you are. She want a piece of you. She want a piece of what's in your pockets. Unless she's just desperate. There's a possibility she can get with you in, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna do right by her. So, what are we all doing? Some of y'all are walking around here, you got no swag. Y'all walking around here with 1990 lines. Even the lines that y'all use to pick, they begging. Yeah, they begging, they needy. It's sad. Y'all walking around here with some of the most corniest lines to pick up a woman. Yo, baby, I got to go to the car. I forgot something. Well, what you forgot? Your number. What? Y'all dudes is... Whatever, man. Y'all are so lame that it's ridiculous, man. And that works for y'all. That works. Sometimes I be in the street just shaking my head like, yo, so lame. Y'all the cornballs of the cornballs. Smash that like, please, man. Let's get these likes up. I like attention, good attention. Yeah. I tell you what we do know, Quee. I tell you what we do know. Because we always like to say, what do we know? I tell you what we do know. If we don't carry ourselves the way we supposed to in a respectful manner, if we don't look presentable, we cannot go out there and tell our nieces and nephews and our sons and our daughters, our godchildren, or anybody else's child, how to dress if we're not doing it. When I get older, you stop hearing about things that matter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can't tell them how to dress or how to do anything if we're not doing it ourselves. Some of these dudes. Yeah, they whole style is chump. Hey, shout to my man. Yeah, Stan. Shout to my man, Wolf, man. If y'all ever seen the movie, The Education of Sonny Carson, you gotta go see it. His whole style is chump. But we can't tell them how to dress if we not doing it. Yeah, like check this, y'all. I want everybody to answer this. Have y'all ever seen somebody else's child that you know you might be friends with their parent and they know there's certain things they can't do around their parent, and then you catch them out in public, store, anywhere, and you go, yo, pull up your pants, man. Or you ask that girl, her daughter, your mama let you walk out the house like that? Your father let you walk out the house like that? Stanley, Stanley, have you seen that? And you go, whoa. Or, you know, when you catch him on the corner at a bodega or you catch him in front of a store chilling, you like, yo, what are you doing? Where's your mother at? Where's your father at? Hold on, man. I'm about to text them right now. I'm about to video chat them because I want to know if they know that they know what you wearing or where you hanging out at. No. My mama cool with it. Oh, she cool with it? All right, hold on. Let's call her right now. We gonna video chat her. My son was polo every day when he was in school, and those kids was jealous. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we all was kids. And let me tell you something. Everybody that's in here, we all went to school probably wearing something we know we wasn't supposed to wear, but we didn't wear it going out the door. We put the clothes in our book bag, and we waited till we got to school, went in the bathroom and changed. We went somewhere on the staircase and changed where we couldn't be seen. And then we knew we had to be out of that before we got out of school. Because we know damn well this ain't what we supposed to be wearing. We knew that. So when kids try to do that today and thinking that they fooling somebody, you ain't fooling nobody, because we were all kids. Just like our parents was kids. Once, we all were kids. Mama did pop up and then worked at my... Oh, yeah, see, for Quee, for you, it was over. Yeah, Quee, for you, it was over. Anybody who had a parent that worked in the school that they went to, yeah, it was over. Shit, lost both of my parents at 13. I found what happens when nobody cares what you doing. Oh, man, Stanley, first of all, God rest both of their souls. Now, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Condolences on that. Seriously. And we're going to speak on that too, about how to handle kids who has lost their parents, and we're gonna save that for another time. Stanley, you might have to be a part of that one, brother. I don't know you. Well, I might know you. I don't know. Because sometimes when people come over here, I don't recognize them, and they'll be on, I might have them on Facebook or Instagram and don't even know. What you say, Queen? She said, been sitting in front of every class since December. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, bless his heart, bless his heart, bless his heart, bless his heart. Yeah, Stanley, definitely. Be locked in for that. We're going to say that for another time, and we're going to do that on here, too. Um, so, all I'm saying is, you got to look presentable. You got to be walkable. Yeah, yeah, Tay. Tay, you too, Tay, because that hurt me when I heard that. That hurt me. That hurt me, Tay, when I heard that. I didn't know your father, but I've seen the pictures. I've seen the time you spent with him. God rest his soul. God rest his soul. That's why it's always important for me to have these kind of chop-ups. Do y'all see what I'm doing? Because everything is not boxing all the damn time. I keep telling people we got a bigger fight in the world than boxing, man. For people like Tay-Tay, for people like Stanley, for people like me, for people like anybody else in here who has lost somebody, or they like to hear conversations like I'm having today, these type of conversations are important. And for people who don't want to hear it, there's going to be some boxing channels on this morning, I'm sure. Go watch them. If you care about who's fighting who next, go watch them. But these type of conversations are important. We have to be presentable. Yes. Yeah, you got to watch over mom. Listen, when my mother passed, I had to, even though I was young, I was 10 years old, I had to watch over my mother. I had to watch over my father. Even though he really had to watch over us, but we had to be there for him. So, Tay, I know what you mean. It's been 30, well, it's going on 31 years since my mother's been gone. 31 years, so yeah, but we definitely we're gonna have a live for that one. We're gonna definitely have a live for that one. I don't know what the title will be, but I'll come up with something. Yes, for everybody. For everybody. But presentable. And you know what's so crazy about when you lose somebody, right? You ever lost somebody in your family, no matter who it was? You was in a messed up relationships. One time in your life you were looking presentable, and then after that you just gave up on how you looked. Grandmama being going since 2019. Yeah, Queen, that still takes some time. You ever broke up with somebody, y'all, or you see somebody break up with somebody, and at one time they was looking presentable, and then they just gave up? Yeah, Queen, that's a fact. They just gave up on themselves. They gave up on how they looked. Didn't care. Because either somebody passed away or their family, which I can understand. But even with breakups, y'all, check it, right? Even when somebody break up with you and say it's over, I seen a lot of people go, and I go, man, look, I don't give a damn how long I love my wife to death. As much as she gets on my nerve, and I probably get on hers. It ain't no way in hell, if the marriage was to end, I'm not walking around looking presentable no more. Ain't no way in hell. And some of y'all get to a point where y'all just give up on life. And I understand we in our feelings. I understand we're hurt. But some of y'all just give up. You just give up. It's next month and he's not here for it. Queen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Tay. Don't worry about it. Because you know what, Tay? Not only you got your mother, you got us. Yeah, you was there. You was there, you was there, right, Stanley? Somebody didn't want to be with you anymore. And all of a sudden, you just gave up. You stopped looking presentable. One time you were looking good. Ladies, you had your hair done, nails done, feet done. Had the best outfits. And then all of a sudden, it's baggy ass sweatpants, it's Tim boots, you wrapping your hair up, you look like Remy Ma 2.0 from back in the days. No makeup, no nothing. End of the day, I'm still living in God. That's a fact, Tay. You just gave up. Out of the blue, you just gave up. Oh, I ain't got to dress up no more, man. For what? Who am I dressing up for? I ain't got no man. I ain't got no man. Who am I dressing up for? I ain't got no woman. Who am I dressing up for? Yeah, Tay. I done seen some ladies, man, that I know was dressing the baddest. I see them in baggy sweat outfit suits and Timbs, and they got their hair wrapped. They look like Remy Ma 2.0. Y'all remember when Rem used to wear them Timbs? You know what I'm saying? And that's, they was on that. They started giving up. They didn't care anymore. They really didn't care. And all that was off somebody that didn't want them anymore. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. Stanley, that's a fact, man. I'm telling you, Remy Ma 2.0. But for whatever reason, the person didn't want them, they just let themselves go. They got into a deep depression or whatever it is they was going through. Let me tell you something. When you're in that, right, after a while, you got to snap out of it. Because we look for something to hold on to, rather if it's good or bad. And when we hold on to it, we're not doing ourselves a favor. Now, if you have... Wait a minute. Well, what'd you say, Queen? I got it, because it popped on now. If you have the right of sweats, still not show them hips and booty cheeks. Can't hide. Yeah, you can't hide them. Yeah, you can't hide them. You can't hide them. Yeah, you can't, Queen. You can't hide it. No matter how much you try to hide it. But my thing is, you let yourself go. People talk about you, even though they're going to talk about you when you look good or not. But people talk. You walk around mean, pushing the shopping cart. Every man you walk by, you looking at him mean. Please smash that like button. Presentable, y'all. What does the word presentable look to you? What does that mean to you? How important is that word? If I got, like I said, I go partying, boat ride, anything I could do. I could take this whole fit that I got together and be on the boat ride, chilling. That's just me. I had to realize no matter what you go in life, no matter what you go through in life, no matter how many jobs you done lost, how many bad relationships you've been in, how much I don't get along with my son's mother, no matter how much me and my son might go back and forth, no matter how this world turns out to be, no matter what comes with this world, nobody's going to care about you more than you. And when you're getting up in the morning and you're getting ready to walk out that door, are you satisfied with the way you look? Are you satisfied with the way you look? Because I don't need nobody else to tell me what I look like. I have to be satisfied with it. I could have 10 people tell me that I look fine. I have to be satisfied with it. If I ain't satisfied with it, I'm not going out there. I don't care what you tell me. Man, you look good. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You tripping. All right? It don't matter. Some of y'all go off what somebody else tell y'all, right? Y'all go off by what somebody else tell y'all, right? You look good. And as soon as you get somewhere, look, man, I only told her that because we really wanted to get out the house because she was taking all damn day. But honestly, if I was her, I wouldn't have wore that. Some of y'all ain't real friends, man. I swear y'all ain't. I swear y'all ain't. Y'all are trifling. Some of y'all are trifling. If I don't feel good in it, if you change your mind, you change your appearance. That's a fact, Stanley. I don't care if 10 people tell me I look good in it. If I look in the mirror, if I don't have me looking at me telling me, hey, kid, you look good for the day, yo, it's not going down. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. There's plenty of time my wife that said, baby, you look good. You look good. And if I look in that mirror, even though she's telling me I look good, if I feel like it don't, if I'm not getting a good response when I'm in that mirror, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'm off this. I'm not change. And it's the same thing with her. But I also tell her, you can't always go by what I say. I can tell you, you look good in it. If you look in the mirror and I always tell my wife this, if you feel like, no matter how many times I'm telling you, you look good in it. If you look in that mirror and you ain't getting the right response, take it off and I'm not even mad at you. Put on something that's presentable. If you feel like that's not presentable or it's not presentable enough, then fix that. And presentable enough doesn't have to be ass cheeks out, breast out. Don't have to be that. That's a fact, Stanley. Doesn't have to be that. We take the word presentable sometime and then sometimes we might we get the word presentable confused with slutty. Jeff Spark, what's up, my brother? How you doing, King? Smash that like button, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long this morning. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long this morning. Promise. I got on here, 7:35? I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I probably got about 3 more minutes I'm gonna rock out. Well, 2 more minutes to be exact. So, we really need to get in tune with that word. Oh, I know what presentable means. I wasn't enjoying this live though. Stanley, you're more than welcome to come back anytime, brother. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead, subscribe to it. You know, we talk boxing on here, but we also talk life. Because we have a bigger fight going on in life than boxing. No, for people who don't want to hear it, they'll come and check and see what I'm talking about, then they get the hell out of here. That's cool. I'm subbed. You subbed? I appreciate you, King. But we all act like we know what that word presentable means. I know what it means. This is the way I choose to dress. That's what's so messed up about life, because we know right from wrong, and we know when something's right, and we know when it's wrong. So when we know it's right, we still gonna do wrong, just because we can. I'm grown. I can do whatever I want. And y'all the same ones who got kids, telling them how they need to look, or telling them they are allowed to look any kind of way they want to look. Like, you got to make it make sense. The word of the day is presentable. You need to look like that at all times. I go to the doctor. I still look presentable. I don't dress like this unless I'm going. Only way I'm dressed like this going to the doctor is that I have to be going somewhere important. If you ain't going job searching, if you ain't going to court, something different. If I'm going to take care of any kind of business and I feel like I need to be like this, then that's different. But even in the doctor, I could sit in there with a white t-shirt and shorts or whatever, still look presentable. Make sure your hygienes are up to par. Everything. There's no limit to it. You dress good, smell good, you're going to feel good. No matter what people got to say. You're going to, like, y'all don't want to feel good? We don't have to have a husband or to have a wife to feel good. Fellas, stop getting into your feelings when a lady doesn't want to be with you, and then you just start carrying yourself any kind of way. A lot of times, fellas, ladies don't want to be with you because you're not presentable. Oh, y'all don't want to hear that. Ladies, sometimes fellas don't want to be with y'all because you're not presentable. At some point, y'all get in these relationships and think that, oh, because I've been with them all these amount of years or I married them, you start letting yourself go. I ain't got to dress sexy no more coming to the bedroom. I could just come to the bedroom in my damn flip-flops and curls in my head. Who? What? What? A lot of times, it's not because somebody breaks up with you. It's because they got somebody else. That you got. Yeah. You got to realize that. A lot of times, somebody dismisses you not only just because they got somebody else or they just want to be a player. Sometimes you're not presentable enough anymore. Sometimes you might not be presentable enough in the bedroom. Just saying. When we understand that, life will be better. You got yeah, but Queen, you got tired of their ass for a lot of other reasons. But sometimes, how they carry themselves and what they look like plays a role. Yeah, Stanley, don't ever get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever get too comfortable. Like, people have to accept you, but then we say people have to accept you. People really don't have to accept you. But at the same time, don't get with somebody and act like you accept what comes with them and then complain. Yeah, Jay Gibson, you was a Yeah, good presentable, man. Fellas, y'all get into y'all feelings when the ladies don't want to be with y'all no more. And there's a lot of reasons why they don't want to be with y'all no more. Because of y'all behavior or whatever it is. And then a lot of you you're not being presentable. We accept you, Clarence. But Ruthless is still up for the... Well, I tell you what, Queen. I tell you what, right? If you think Ruthless is out now, you ain't seen nothing. Wait till August 16th. Wait till August 16th. But, yeah, wait till August 16th. Oh, man. Boy, y'all join me live August 16th. It is going to be a movie, I promise you. So we have to do that, y'all. We have to do that. She talking about my stomach, Stanley. Because she, you know, they always say for a skinny dude, I got a pregnant stomach. So when you come around more, Stanley, Stanley, you're going to hear. You're going to hear more, Stanley. You come around more, you get good with us, and you become a part of the family, Stanley, you'll see. You'll see, Stanley. Come around more. If you got Instagram, Stanley, or Facebook, and you following me, they being nice now because we on YouTube, but on Instagram, they be lighting my ass up. Yeah, man, this is what we do, Stanley. You know what it is? Let me tell you something, Stanley. My channel is a channel where I have some of the best people in the world following me and coming to support me. This is a place of peace, no disrespect, no drama, but we come up here to have fun, and we talk about real life things that go on in life. If you go to a lot of other channels, black men disrespecting black men and people threatening people, talking about people's dead mamas, and we ain't doing none of that. I bet you was drinking tea. You know what, Quee? I don't have time for you this morning. You can go ahead and just leave me and my stomach alone and my tea. But this is a place of peace, Stanley, you know what I mean? Which means we don't have any drama. Everybody that you see coming here, and more people who don't know I'm live probably now, these are family. These are not my friends. From my brother Jay Gibson to my sister Quee, to my brother Gabe, G5, these guys are all family. And that's what we do. You know, we're getting back to having fun on YouTube. It's a lot of sorry, sad, depressed people on these social media platforms. I mean, we all have reasons why we're like that, but for them, hey, we just here to make it fun. But the word for the day, presentable. We have to start introducing that word to this generation and every other generation that's going to come. Carry yourself. Ladies, you know if you got Daisy Dukes up your behind, shorts up your ass crack, you know what type of men you're about to attract. Fellas, if you got your pants hanging down your ass, you know what type of... Never mind. Never mind. Forget that part. Forget that part. Forget it. Forget it. Don't even matter, man. I'll be back here later, y'all, to come and talk some boxing talk. Well, not later today. Excuse me. Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday, right? So join me. It will be boxing talk tomorrow. Throwback Thursday. We will be talking about the late great Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor was somebody a couple Thursdays ago. I was supposed to did it and didn't do it. And I'm mad that I didn't do it. But we're going to get to that tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and get the noon. We'll get it. Because I got some running around to do. So, you know, I would come back here later on today. But that's not going to be possible. And tomorrow morning probably won't be possible neither. But then something can always change. So I won't want to hold y'all too long. It's 8:43. Got some things I'm gonna do. Yeah, be safe, Stanley, and make sure you come on back here, man. Come on back here, brother. You're more than welcome. So I love all y'all. I appreciate y'all for always supporting me. Love you guys to death, man. We'll check y'all later. Everybody be safe out there. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.